I'll be there in 5 minutes, and I don't show up. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I don't show up. I'll be there in 5 minutes, and I'm there in 5 minutes. Which one carries the most weight with you? That's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome, everybody, to another Leadership Live. We're lunching. I am Dawn Morris, the Chief Training Officer for the World Class Training Institute, where our mission is to refuel and recharge America's leader pool with tools to help them maximize their organization's greatest assets, which are human capital. So our delivery vehicle is leadership and professional development training. So we can come to you and deliver training across a plethora of different disciplines. All you have to do is just contact us, which we'll talk about at the end of this, to get your team enrolled and started in a leadership and development training program. Before I continue with this important topic, communication, please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, the World Class Training Institute channel here on YouTube, so that you can be notified every time we deliver fresh content that is designed to help you as a leader be your best personal and professional self. Just giving you a second so you can make sure you hit that button and subscribe. All right, fantastic. So back to our topic. Let me go back to the top. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I don't show up. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I don't show up. I'll be there in 5 minutes, and I'm there in 5 minutes. Which one yields the most credibility with your team? Which one yields the most credibility with your team? That's what we're going to talk about. Before I share with you guys the answer, I'm going to share with you all a survey that I administered last week with folks on LinkedIn. And for those people who do not follow the World Class Training Institute page on LinkedIn, you may do that, or you may follow me on LinkedIn, because every week I will be sharing a question of the day on Mondays. So last week's question of the day was, when talking, what part of the communication pie carries the most weight? So 60% of respondents said tone of voice, 40% said body language. Body language is also the actions piece of the talking component. So 60% tone of voice, 40% body language. Now, let's talk about this. So going back to my example, when I said, I'll be there in 5 minutes, the words were there, my tone of voice didn't align, and my actions didn't align. When I said, I'll be there in 5 minutes, my tone of voice aligned because I sounded excited about it. So you probably would have more confidence than you would in the first communication. However, my actions didn't align. In the third one, my tone of voice was still a bit resolute. However, I showed up in 5 minutes. So which one makes me more credible? Let's take a look at something else. I'm going to just share my screen right quickly and share with you guys something that is called the communication pie. So, when thinking about the components of communication, what's been designed is what's called the communication pie. And the communication pie has 3 core components. So you have your tone, modulation, and inflection. Then you have words, and then you have body language, action, and facial expression. Well, when looking at this pie, body language, action, facial expressions account for 55% of our communication. 55%, which we already know is the majority. Tone, modulation, and inflection account for 38%, and words only count for 7% of our communication. So that old adage where what you do speak so loudly I cannot hear what you say is true, true, true. You must walk it like you talk it in order to be believable. So, what can we do as leaders when we're talking about making sure that our communication is in alignment with our actions? Well, number one, we do not want to overpromise and underdeliver. Yeah, it sounds great to excitingly say, or be excited when you say, I'll be there in 5 minutes. But if you know that you are 30 minutes away, don't say that. Do not overpromise and underdeliver. Make sure that you underpromise and overdeliver. So, of course, someone would be much happier if you showed up more quickly than you said you would, or you delivered something more quickly than you said you would. Most people are happy about that. The next thing that you can do as a leader when you're talking about aligning your words to your actions are to make sure that you have done necessary research on the back end so that whatever you might have communicated can come to fruition. Credibility and trust are so important in building respect for leaders to their teams. It cannot be undervalued, the importance of making sure that you have effectively researched whatever it is you are going to deliver to your teams before you go out and deliver it, or before you go out and promise it. Because if your actions, again, do not align to your words, then eventually your team just says, oh, this person just talks, but they don't deliver anything. Third thing that we can do when we're talking about goal setting with our teams, make sure that the goals that we set with our teams are what they call SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. So if we align our goals so that they are SMART goals and then track the actions to the goals that we've set, then at the end of the quarter or the half a year or the year, then everyone can celebrate and say, you know what? Our communication aligned, our actions aligned with our words, and respect and trust continues to be built. So those are 3 quick tools for you. Making sure that just on a daily basis, though, that we align our intonation, our actions, and our words with our teams can make wonders for building a team that is credible, building a team that is respectful, and building a team that enjoys the work environment. So I hope this is helpful for you all. Please, again, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We'll be sharing content every week. And if you'd like training similar to this or in any other context related to how you can build your team professionally, please make sure to reach out to me at the World Class Training Institute. That's worldclasstraining.net. Schedule a consultation or always call me, because those people who know and watch this channel know I always say I still answer the phone. So you can call me at 615-716-9990. That's 615-716-9990. And lastly, but not least, this is the last week, ladies, for our Pressured Into It shirts. Please make sure to avail yourselves of this and let the world know that through whatever trials and tribulations you have had, you have become a diamond. You see, I have the white today with the gray in the background, and I have paired it nicely with some gray pants. So you can just wear it like that. You can put in the red, or you can wear a white slack. It's fabulous. Also, we have red, blue, black, gray, light gray. So whatever color you love, you can get that on the site as well, worldclasstraining.net/shop. And that'll be through May the 31st. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure to walk it like you talk it so that your teams can enjoy the journey working with you. I will see you all next time. Take care and have a great day. Bye. I get to push myself to victory.